Hello, Pom Pom Slimes. It is I, Pom Pom Chrisy, and you're in for a Pom Pom stream. Oh my goodness. I know I was supposed to start about 7 hours ago, but I made sure to put out a community post and left a pinned comment in the live stream explaining that I have a really bad migraine. I still feel a little, like, woozy, but nothing like debilitating headaches like I had earlier. Either way, I'm glad that I managed to recover just enough to stream, and then, yeah, let's see how far we get today. So, we're working on this strawberry cut. I did say I would, like, render and color the strawberries for the most part off stream, which I did. All we gotta do really is just like add some like sweat drops for like Annie, because Annie's like nervous about what Chrissy's doing, and then we want to animate a really angry Chrisy here. And then I went ahead and got in the final sketches. They're very rough, but I wanted to basically do like a montage at the end where Chrisy gets the birthday cake. Yeah. So without further ado, let's go back to the cut we're working on and see how far we get. I'm still working out the schedule for next week, so we either need 2 more parts after today or just 1 more part. And depending on how far we get in today, we'll see. Either way, I'm excited. Let's animate Annie first as usual, since Annie's always like the easier. I wanted to just add a sweat drop and have it go down, as well as adding some like lines to signify like a little bit of like a stress anxiety vibe from Chrisy. could do just a classic, like, one drop and then just have it go down like this. But we probably need the symmetry tool for that, since we don't want to have it awkwardly, like, sliding slowly to the left or right. Like so. Something like this would be pretty good. Kind of reminds me of like a water badge from Pokemon. Alright, and now all we gotta do is just turn on our keyframes. Add a keyframe. Then we want to add another keyframe here. I'll add one right there. Probably want to move the airdrop itself a little more. Yeah, something simple like this, and then we could always add the other like marks. And then afterwards, we get on to the hard part, which will be animating a very angry Chrissy. Because I want to do that keyframe by keyframe. I'm not sure if I want to do background work when it comes to the animation stuff though, so I might do that off stream, but that shouldn't take me too long. Alright, the stress line should be pretty easy. Should probably have it under the sweat drop, and then we could actually clip this whole thing down. Nice, that looks good. Then similar business like the sweat drop. We want to just like go. Alright, now I want to fix some of these layers. Actually, it's fine. Don't overthink it. See how it looks from afar. Yeah, that's pretty good. Last part is just a gradient, and then that's it. Should probably add in like a blue thing like this and then have it on light. It's on through. Nice. Yay. Yeah, that's perfect. So like we don't have to do much animating for any of this frame or this like cut, but we already added stuff where it already looks like there's stuff going on. Now, it just put this all in a folder and then animate Chrisy. Oh, Sayori's here. Hello, welcome to the Pom Pom stream. How am I doing? Well, if you see the pinned comment to this live chat, I did have a migraine today, but I'm doing a little better. Okay, good. Alright, let's animate. Okay. Oh, no, it's okay. Life happens. 大丈夫です. Okay, let's going. So have our onions. Let me disable the table. going from like a pout to like furious. I would imagine the eyes like furrow down a little, right? Really squint those eyes. Yeah. Okay, this is a good transition from like pout to like starting to get more and more angry. And we could just have like the mouth open like this. Have those eyebrows roam. Yeah. Gonna have the super angriest, ferocious Chrissy. I think another element that would help is if we actually lower the head down a little. Yeah, that would help. You know, like those animes where like when a character gets angry, their like hair starts to just like float aimlessly and like get all like tangled up or like up in the air. That's kind of what I want to like do. I think it'd be a fun little gimmick. Probably should animate this hand into like a fist. I think that would make sense. Oh, and if we add one of these little, like, ingy symbols, like, it would look great. Yeah. Let's make the clothes float a little too. That would add to our like floaty hair thing. Alright. Have like an apron. I think I want to do it in between. It looks less jittery. that we got 2 keyframes done, I'm going to get in an in-between. And yeah. Before I completely start the in-between though, I'm gonna quickly head to the bathroom. I will be right back. Whee! Hello, I'm back. Alrighty, let's get started on that in between. Back to our scheduled pom-pom animation stream. For the first couple of frames, we probably want to stick to in-betweens, but I think for anything afterwards, I'm probably gonna want to just animate it like it's fire, so like random. Basically, I gotta animate a crash out. Doing it in between this should be good because it like carries volume still. Yeah. Eating some chicken tenders? Ooh. Eat well, eat well. I am planning to cook right after the stream, so I will soon have dinner not too much after. Or not too long after, oh my goodness. Ah, yes. Always had English as a language, still can't speak it for my life. I'm the stuttering master. Yes, I do cook. Quite literally in both art and in the kitchen. Yeah. I'm actually making sure to take a day off of streaming next week so I could work on my Thanksgiving dinner. Sadly, though, I do not have a working oven, so I can't really do a turkey this year. So I'm gonna have to work with ham, but Wild brought it up as an idea, so like I'm gonna roll with it. I gotta go do some like grocery shopping like tomorrow, so short stream tomorrow. The music is nice. You needed that? I'll just send you the link over. There you go. Enjoy the music. I have a whole playlist, but I want to expand it more before I could just like put it on my channel as my background music. Thank you, thank you. Nice, I got the fist curling in pretty good. Alright, and then to really establish this, like, angry mark on the fist, I want to actually draw it much bigger, as if it's, like bouncing on the hand. Like that. And then the next frame, we want to, like, shrink it, and then the frame after that, we want it the same size. So it, like, has, like, a little bounce to it. I'm sure there's, like, actual terms for it, but since I'm, like, mostly self-taught, I don't know all the exact terms. I think maybe it's ease in and ease out. I think that's what they call it in animation. You wish it was that simple? It can be as simple as or as complicated as you want it to be. My animation stuff is on, like, I guess the medium, like, easy level. While, like, if you're animating, like, an actual anime show where they have, like, super thin lines and everything, and, everything's, like, super, like, high-paced action, and, like, the designs are overcomplicated, then, yeah, that's, like, super hard difficulty. Like, if I ever, like, animated anything from, like, Demon Slayer, I think I would, like, turn into a pile slime. But if I were to animate something from, like, another Storytime animator, it's, like, on the simpler end. So if you think my stuff is on, like, the complicated end, might want to simplify it if you are interested in, like, drawing stuff. I actually kind of don't like the rhetoric where, like, you kind of, not you, I'm just saying people in general, like, I'm generalizing, where people in general, get intimidated by, art that is not in their skill level. Getting too intimidated, actually basically hinders your progress as an artist. So, gambare! Please don't give up or get intimidated because, you see my art. The last thing I want is for that to happen, so good luck. Yeah, very true. I mean, there are a lot of people that, like, see people who have, like, the top records in something, and then they go, I want to beat that. You gotta have that mentality if you want to, like, uh, try to master a skill or something. I always get so, like, inspired by people who, like, see, like, a world record that is, like, genuinely really difficult. I think like within this year we had someone like deadlift like break the world record or something. That stuff is like crazy. You look at that and you're like, wow, how did they even like want to go for that? And then you realize they just think they have what it takes, and that's the confidence that's like the best you can get. Not in like I'm better than everyone sort of thing, because that's just tearing into like maybe narcissistic ego level, if I could put it bluntly like that. But like more like in you have confidence in yourself, but you could still be humble about it. Alright, that's good for an in-between. We want to color this in, and then let's work on the next keyframe. I'm thinking for like the angriness, we should eventually add in like red pupils for fun, or like darken the top half of the face completely. I think that would work wonders for like conveying the frustration and anger of the strawberries getting stolen all the time. Almost done coloring in the between. Let's do the eyes next. I love doing the eyes. Favorite thing to color. Good. Okay, we got the eyes, and then it's gotta do the hair, and then this in between frame is done. Alright, I think that's it for the in-between. Now let's just color in. Alright, let's get in that next keyframe. We're about 1 hour into the stream, and I think we're like a third of the way done with this cut, which is good, because after this, there's just one cut left, and it's not like a fully animated thing, so we might actually only need one more part left. Yay! Ooh, scrunching up the eyes. This? Yeah! It's more angry. Alright, now we want to make the hair go out even. I want it to be like it's underwater, so you could break a little bit of the rules with hair, make it. Or a little anger. Wait, no, this one has to be the same size, and then the in between is the shrinked one. Alright. Alrighty. The trim. Now we want to just have the one cheek have blush. Then we want to get rid of the blush on the other cheek. And lastly, let's bring up that pom-pom even. probably should add more grip to the fist here, and then everything else just follows suit pretty easy. Yeah, that's pretty good. Alright, this Titans, let me look at my own hand for reference. It's usually the pinky and the ring finger that like curls in more, so I'll just try to animate that. We have a new chatter. Hello, hello. Hi, Blue Jay. Welcome to the Pom Pom stream. Is Blue Jay like the name for like a species of bird or something? Just kind of curious. Yes? Oh my goodness. I passed another knowledge check. Let's go! To catch you up with stream, by the way, since there's no, like, playback, I'm right now working on the cut, like, 2 of this, like, short, like, sequence, where, I'm going through, like, past shorts I've made, since this is, like, accumulation of stuff for the birthday short. And right now we're animating Chrissy getting absolutely frustrated and angry at like Annie as like a threat because last time Chrissy tried to buy strawberries to make a cake, Annie ate them all. So that's the lore. So we're absolutely like making like fury. That's what we're animating today. we got about another like 2 hours of stream time if you want to stick around. But if not, there's always the VOD, the check up on progress. Alright, I think that's another keyframe done. Let's see. Yeah, that's good. Alright, now we want to do an in-between so that it just like keeps accelerating. Speaking of which, we do the in-between I was like most excited for. This little like angry symbol. You want to like shrink it a lot, and hopefully it shows up like this. Yeah! I kind of imagine like the hair like going all up in the air is like akin to like how a cat's tail like poofs up when like it's trying to like hold a defensive pose. We must protect the strawberries from any. Oh hey kitty cat, welcome. I got a kitty cat that just jumped onto my chair. Hi. She always gets so clingy once I start streaming because it is like the one time I like barely pay attention to her and I'm like chatting a lot, so she's like, why are you talking so much? She is absolutely a cutie pie. sure how I'll like introduce like clump of hair here, but I'm sure I can figure it out. I'm gonna put like a little pin in it, back to it. Right? That's 13. I just realized I didn't color this frame right here, so I'm gonna have to like temporarily like make this frame I'm working on disappear, color in this frame, and then color this frame. Is the nature of in-betweens. You wanna make sure you actually use them as in-betweens. Yeah, that's good anginess. I can't stop thinking about how these arms like look like but not these arms, but this arm in particular. Since the hand is anyways gonna be cropped out, it looks like a Final Fantasy VII hand, and I can't get it out of my head. Alright, let's see. Looks nice. Very, very smooth. Alright, let's just rarely eat this out, and then let's work on coloring this frame. Yeah, that should be good. We don't have to color in the eye whites. Wait, this highlight looks like a creeper from Minecraft. Accidental, but sure, I'll take it. could put it in on the actual in between. Oh, Blue Jay's asking, how far done are you on the animation? Actually, we're pretty close to being done, for the short. The short isn't a long one. I think, let me check again the total runtime. So it's like a little, like the tiniest bit longer than 24 seconds. In that time frame, all we have left is to finish animating this part, which just cuts over to here. And then we have to finish. You just have to finish this part where Chrisy gets the birthday cake at the end. Yeah, that's it. Once we animate those two parts, this is done. Not a lot left, which is great. If there was a lot left, we would be worrying. But right now, I need to make the decision whether or not to do one more part or two. I think I could get away with just doing only one more part, which would be like fun because I can squeeze in an Altair Ryza let's play stream right before I have to go on break, which would be nice. Fun. It all looks so good and cute. Thank you. I won't show the full thing on stream since I do want to keep things a spoiler. Also, I can't actually show everything because the music I'm using is copyrighted. So my stream would get like knocked into a million pieces if I tried to show it on stream. So you'll just have to check out the short when it does come out. Alright, now add this here. Now we just gotta color that one in. The clip just paused. Let me fix that. Alright, so we need to figure out this in-between where, like, there's supposed to be, like, another thing of hair coming out. That. Good luck. Action. Nice. Just gotta color in for the opacity here. Now, what I'm curious on is, will animating this on 3 be any different? Feels a little too fast. It actually feels more in line with what I have going on, so let's keep it on 3s. Alright, let's keep animating that hair. Alright, I'm gonna do a quick stretch. Whee! Make sure you stretch. Don't stay all stiff. Otherwise, you're gonna have back problems. Ah, that was a good stretch. I'm gonna follow that up with a hydrate check. If you haven't drank water yet, English 100, make sure you do that. Alright, got some good water, got a good stretch. Let's continue. Let's see. Seems like we'll need, like, at max 3 more keyframes and then a bunch of in-betweens. And it seems like we will be able to finish this cut by the end of this stream, which is good. That is actually really good news. So that means I only need 1 more animation stream to finalize this. Yay! I gotta edit the schedule though for me to like get that in. Just darkening this isn't looking good. I guess we keep the eyes. Makes sense though. I had to draw good eyes for a while, so it didn't make sense to transition now. let's make the hair go up like this so it looks like a little more friendly. Yeah. I just want to bring the hair in more. I bumped my mic. Whoopsie! Alright. Thank goodness I have push to talk on, but just in case my VTuber model just like moves around a lot, I don't want people to get confused as if like my mic broke or something. We could have like the fist shake a little. Oh my goodness, I just realized I had the Oopsie. Big mistake. Don't look. That was the easiest fix, at least. Okay, go. Okay, that looks good. Guess now we just gotta get the rest of this skirt, and then we can work on the in-between. Yay! The hair was like a struggle because I wanted to figure out what to do with it. My goodness, we're already at the 2-hour mark. Ooh. Means we got like about 1 hour left of stream time. Just no biggie. Seeing as we're almost done with all of the frames actually. Alright, the liner done. Nice. Oh, whoops, scrolled too far. Oh, you okay showed up in the stream. Hello, welcome to the pom-pom stream. So, focused, I almost let you slip by. Right now, we're working on one of the final cuts before I'm actually done with this short. It's got a couple of keyframes left, some in-betweens, and then there's one last cut, but it's not really animated. It's like, sort of like montaged. So like, it's like a kind of like a frame-by-frame thing. And then that's it. So, after this, we'll have one more part next week, and then I can ship this out to YouTube Studio. Yay! Oh, hey, kitty. My cat also came to say hi. between N. I will let the cat know. Hey, kitty, did you know one of my viewers said hi? Oh, she's just being a cat. She doesn't know people. Kitty cat, you're gonna fall if you do that. Hold on, let me adjust. She has this like habit to like play on something imbalanced, and then like she gets upset at me when she falls. But like if I were to balance her up, I can't draw anymore. It's just like a trap. Good for her. Yeah, that's pretty good. Hanginess generates static electricity true to life. Oh my goodness. When it becomes like wintertime, I feel bad every time I accidentally like static electricity my cat. And, and I know it can't be helped because you know, everything is like just generating electricity more in the winter, but like every time I hear like a zap when I go to pet my cat and they flinch, I'm like, no! Makes me want to like this like com wait discombobulate. Yeah, that's the word. Just like shatter into a million like slime balls. Need to touch grass more. Am I supposed to touch the grass to like give the electricity over before petting my cat? Because I don't know, it's kind of cold outside. Alrighty, that's another in between done. Let's see how this turns out. Oh, that's pretty good. Alright, so it seems like I have 3 frames left, and then this cut is done, which is good. Let's color in this frame and get the next. Shit, I have 2 blocks here that are like intertwined. Weird. Let me fix that. That's good. lap kitty cat right now is purring so much. Like, this is Shiawase. He's so cute. That I'm managing to get a lot of good progress in despite feeling a little under the weather. I think outside of like sore throats, another weak part for me is if I like feel too dizzy to animate, it's like it's so over for me. I did want to get something in though, since the short is coming up to be soon, so I wanted to at least try to get a stream in. So, yay! Glad that I managed to get like something started right now. Winter is the worst. I would say fall has like one of the hardest like season changes like to get through, because you just go from all of this like warm weather to like suddenly it's all cold, and then like feel like really sick easily. Same can apply to like spring, when you go from all this like cold stuff to suddenly it's all warm, but like there's a lot of pollen, and then have like a lot of rain, so like if you're not dressed warm enough you can get really sick easily from spring showers. i I think the seasons that have like severe temperature changes to me are really hard to get through. Get the opacity in. Alright, let's color in this frame. But I gotta do a little stretch again. You know that stretch is good when you hear a bunch of stuff popping. I really need to figure out better posture. Oh, I got a kitty cat that wants to leave the room. Hold on. Gotta take the cat off of my lap and get up and then let the other cat out. Chrissy's like a pet bottle getting squeezed. When I stretch my back, yeah. Oh, hold on. Give me one momento. Back. I let one cat out and then the other one wants to naturally go out too, so B. I've run out my cat lap. I gotta erase this. Better. Alright, that's a lot more here. Oh, kitty cats are having the zoomies. I got so much exhaustion vibe. I gotta keep strong though. I am actively buffed right now. Deadlines never listen. Nope, they never do. Luckily, it seems like I will finish this before the deadline by a couple of days. Good. Since the release is intended for the 28th, I might actually be done with this by the 25th, which is like 3 extra days to like polish up behind the scenes, which is good. I like having extra time so I don't have to like panic upload. Alright, that's good. Yeah. Oh, the little ripple thing I did with the arm is like coming through. That's good. Gonna have to watch it on the phone? I think that's what most shorts are intended for anyways, so you're all good. Let's just get in one more keyframe. We have to do like another keyframe right after it, but like much more subtle. So we have to pretend we're doing it in between on the last one. Actually, idea. What if we have 3 frames left? Clunky either way. We'll just do it in between here. And then, or not in between. Hey, kitty cat. Welcome back to the... He's like trotting over here. Hi. They're very simple. You let them explore out for a bit and you just come back. You just like to be on adventures all the time. The other one is back now, too. Looks a little weird. The eyes angry. They're an adventuring party? Yes, they always have zoomies at the most random moments, and they like to always, like, explore rooms we don't want them in at night. But, like, I don't have the energy to close them off in a room because, like, I think that's, pretty bad to do. Lyle showed up. Hello, hello. How am I feeling? It's just tired vibes, the stream. I have pretty low energy at the moment, but I do need to work on this short, so can't let it slip away. Luckily we're almost done with this cut, and then we have one final cut that really isn't that much animated, so luckily I should be finished by the 25th, which is good. Tomorrow's stream will definitely be an Altair Ryza stream, which will be fun. I get to, like, loosen up a bit. And then the stream after that will be, like, the finale of working on this short. And then for whatever we don't get done on that stream, I have literally, like, 3 days to polish it up on my own. But that shouldn't be an issue. Hopefully, I don't finish the short up so quickly that, I have to do weird things like backgrounds on stream. I am not that good with backgrounds because I always cheese them. I always just, like, look at previous stuff I did and just copy-paste them in. Like a fiend.
You may not be able to catch the other streams this week. This one delayed to an hour before you have to leave for the office, fortunately. Oh, okay. It's alright. I hope, you don't mind watching the VODs then. I'll try my best to do some very entertaining, commentary during the, Altair Ryza stream for sure. And I'll try my best for the art stream, but usually I'm more like reserved when I animate anyways. But good luck with all your things. Don't burn out from the overwork. Alrighty, this is pretty good. Okay. Now let's shade this stuff in. Playing Final Fantasy XIV, the setup on this is so flawed, they need to change it. I don't know what you're talking about, since I haven't tried 14 myself, but I do know that recent games, like optimization settings have been, pretty controversial, if I could say it lightly like that. A lot of people don't like the, customization options you have, because, like, sometimes they're, like, not noticeable to the point where even if you have the lowest settings on, it doesn't, like, fix performance. I forgot to add the shading near the chin. Unreal Engine has done irreparable damage to the whole industry. I wouldn't put it on Unreal Engine. I would more so put it on the
massive layoffs companies have been doing and crunch culture. I think that's the real issue. If they weren't firing everyone and then making one person do like 3 jobs at once, we'd probably get better like customization and everything. Because of everything having to be like rushed out till the last second from start to finish, it's probably why a lot of games have like poor optimization. Can't be bothered to fix like pretty bad code and renders that shouldn't be on like simple objects when you gotta like rush everything out. I mean, when games clearly have like a lot of time put into them and like carefully polished and everything, they run great. So not sure if it's like a Unreal thing. If I were debating, I would say Unreal has actually brought a lot of positive change to the gaming industry because it let a lot of like indie creators have like pretty good resources. That's my little humble opinion. Speaking of irreparable damage, I'm about to commit irreparable damage to my wallet for these sales I'm seeing on Steam. I see so much potential for like pretty good sales that could be great for my live streaming stuff. So gonna do a little extra work here and there to like get that situated. Plan is to get a bunch of games and then I could like stockpile them up so that we'll never run out of like something fun JRPG wise to play. Okay. Better not listen.
What's on sale? JRPGs really go on sale? There's a Black Friday sale with a bunch of stuff on sale. Heck, I saw...
what was it? Hold on. Let me... Metaphor Refantasio?
I can't pronounce it, but it's a game by Atlas, okay? They make Persona and everything. I saw that one on sale, and I was like, oh my goodness.
A lot of Final Fantasies were on sale, which was interesting. I saw Chrono Trigger on sale, which was also interesting. And I saw stuff like Trials of Mana on sale. So, like, a lot of good stuff out there. I'm figuring out what to do for this last frame. Why don't I push this frame out? That looks... Yeah, that's better. Now I just gotta add in that in between, and then that's it for this cut. Exciting! Once I finish this frame, we can finish up the stream. Let me check to be sure everything I picked out. Alright, I saw Devil May Cry on sale, which was like pretty cool to look at. There was Trials of Mana. Let's see. I saw Bayonetta on sale, which was like interesting. I was like, oh my goodness, 70% off. Stonks. I saw Nier Replicant, which was good. Okay, here you go. Metaphor Refantasio. It's 50% off, and I was like, oh my goodness. It's like, it stonks. There's also Secret of Mana. I don't know which one to start with first. I gotta still do my research on that one, but with both of the games like 60% off, that is like really good. And then I put on some like extra games that would be like good to like turn my brain off to. Like I saw like Power Wash Simulator. I know a lot of VTubers like to play that whenever they want to do like chatting streams, which is nice. And then I saw stuff like Passport Out 2. It's like a drawing game. Secret, then Legend? Huh. I'll make sure to double check. Played Power Wash Simulator once, haven't been the same since. The most heart-throbbing story, enticing gameplay, and realistic characters. Oh my goodness. Here's where I give my eye roll. Oh my god. I've actually already played through all of House Flipper, so I do have that game if I really do want to like relax and start over from zero, but I think Power Wash would be like just as nice. And I do eventually want to try more games that go into like the co-op sphere, but I need to like find more connections for that one. I said turn that frown upside down, not my house. Oh yeah, I saw Hades on sale too. That could be like fun to try. Roguelikes, they're scary because not I don't keep my cool if I like got so close to like a final boss and then perish. I'm also not good at like min-maxing, so you're about to see some clown behavior. I thought Hades 2 was like really good. Wasn't it like nominated for a bunch of awards? Are you just like bad at the game? Okay, wait, we got two people with the same opinion. Now that's interesting. But what made 2 not as good? Is it like the mechanics or the story? Then it's just hard to make a sequel then. It would be like I guess the whole ordeal. I feel like anyone making a sequel and then trying to like change things up enough so that it's like a different game. RIP to people that don't like do it justice. Is it time for the video essay YouTubers to save you? Oh, that's cool. I guess that's how it becomes a sequel, huh? And that makes sense how it's like another roguelike. I guess if I like one enough, I still do want to try out 2. Just because, like, you can't knock it till you try it, sort of thing. I like giving games like a fair shot. I'm gonna have to make sure to keep this like mentality for like the Altair series, because like, oh my goodness, when you go to like the Reddits or the subreddits of like the Altair franchise, it is so divisive on which ones to play and which ones are good and which ones aren't good. Oh my goodness. That's why I'm trying to like enjoy the game without having any preconceived like knowledge whether or not it's objectively good or not. Hades 2 reminds you of Binding of Isaac, the sequel? Huh. Dang, you are all dogpiling on this sequel. Oh my goodness. Are the reviews on like Steam pretty bad? I mean, it's overwhelmingly positive, 96%. That's crazy. I guess it just is like a sequel slightly weaker, but the game is still objectively good, I guess? Without context of Hades 1, it's good, but it's supposed to be basically Hades plus, and it could be par with the first. Don't know, return the game after an hour of gameplay. Maybe I'll try it again when I watch someone play it first. Alrighty. I guess I'll be like the door that opens up your eyes if it is actually. But that'll be a much later time. I got a list of stuff I want to do first, so it's gotta let time pass by as I get through some of these games.
if I've heard of Wizard of Legend, it's a roguelike which followed the same thing. In fact, Wizard Legend 2 has overwhelmingly negative reviews. But like, I don't know. I'll still give Hades 2 a fair shot.
Can't be that bad, right? I'm gonna just remember this part right at the end of like this stream. I'll like internally clip it in my memory, and if the game is bad, I'll let the two of you like say I told you so, okay?
Now I know I'm going to go on a Black Friday spree, gonna buy Hades 1 and Wizard of Legends. You have more roguelikes on your Steam library.
Yeah, you should totally go all out. Steam is like having good sales.
Wait, I just realized I didn't draw the top line here. It was shaky. Oops.
Okay, fixed. Time to leave for the office. See you next time. Alrighty, thank you. Make sure to check out the VODs if you're interested. I'm just about to pack it here too. I can just finish coloring this frame. I can finally rest. Well, no, I have to cook dinner for myself, but hopefully.
I think roguelike might generally be my favorite genre. Might be even better than RPGs.
Ooh. And I guess whenever I do play a roguelite, it'll be your like cup of tea. Sorry. I'm like I want to be the JRPG like streamer. I will occasionally like try other games and stuff like with different genres, but my comfort zone is JRPGs. Alrighty. That's that. Now opacity. I think that's good. See how it... Yeah, that's pretty good. Very angry, Chrissy. Now we just add back in any round effects. Yeah, that's pretty good. We actually got in a full cut. Nice. Alrighty, so not oh, and we got a new pom-pom slime. Nice, nice. Alright, so we want to finish this up in one more stream. I haven't decided if I'll make it a Monday or a Tuesday stream. I will definitely post the schedule later tonight after I eat dinner. But yeah, we'll do one more stream, and it's just gotta have like a quick montage of these like couple frames where like I have the birthday cake. Yeah. We'll finish off with this frame being all like sparkly, warkly, cute and stuff, and then I could also set it as a thumbnail of that short, which will be really cute. Alrighty. Thank you all so much for tuning in to today's stream. I know it was later than anticipated, but I'm glad that I was able to stream today despite my migraine. I will see you all again tomorrow, and stay tuned for when that'll be. Alright, bye-bye!